Hey there, what is up? I've gotten a couple of messages asking for a video walkthrough to explain the different tools. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to give you a quick rundown, 60 seconds or less, hopefully, for each, explaining what they do, how they work. Starting with the blog research. So the blog research tool allows you to find easy, low-hanging fruit opportunities that you can potentially rank for based off of using data for SEO. Their API. So there's two steps here. You're basically going to enter your domain. It is going to give you a strength check. And then you're going to enter a handful of different services and things like that that you would want to rank for. There's a couple examples here. Click start. And after you run this, it's going to figure out what strength domains you can compete against. And then right here, it is going to go look for opportunities that you can potentially rank for. Now, keep in mind, all of these opportunities, this whole process that this tool is doing is inside of the blueprint in the Learning tab for the blog post research module. This tool is built specifically off of that SOP, and it is just a simple way that you can take the SOP that we already used. That was a process that took maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and now you can do it in 5. So that is the first tool, Search Calculator. This came about because I have people reaching out to me all the time about what is this idea? Is there potential? Is there a lot of search volume for this? And sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Sometimes on a discovery call, I'll use this in advance just to give them, hey, this is a rough lay of the land. Now, again, this is using data for SEO. This is going to give you a back of napkin guess. By no means or stretch of the imagination is this a perfect replacement for doing actual keyword research. This is back of napkin. If somebody wants a quick and dirty answer, I'm going to use this. And then before the actual project starts, I'm going to do more in-depth keyword research. This is not a replacement for actually doing keyword research by any stretch. I want to make sure everybody understands that. The Google Business Post Generator. If you have a website and you want to sell a service to optimize Google Business profiles, typically what's included in that is making posts. So if you're going to make those posts, one of the ways that you can do this is by uploading these in bulk as a CSV file using a program called Local Brand Manager. I use this for all of the grids. If you've ever seen me post them, what this tool will do is it will scrape the sitemap. It will then give you an opportunity to upload a folder of images. AI will view the images. AI will generate the posts so that you are linking back to each of the individual pages and pushing more relevance back to the website. It'll link all this stuff together. It'll use AI to match post content with images and do all kinds of different stuff. So this will save a significant amount of time that goes into posting and scheduling to your Google Business profile. If you do need a local brand manager account, you can get one here. This is an affiliate link. Do keep that in mind. If you would prefer not to use that, just Google Local Brand Manager. I am fairly close with the guys that have developed that platform. They've been around forever, and they're doing some cool stuff, and we've got some interesting things in the works for that. There's also a tutorial if you want a more in-depth review of exactly how all of these steps come together. Next up, the Page Analyzer. This is going to give you an in-depth analysis of a single URL that you feed this tool. It's going to run multiple different tests. It's going to give you first, it's going to give you a feedback tab. So AI is basically going to summarize all of the results and then combine that with the things that I say are important and are not important. Keep in mind that some of the output is going to be shaped by my experience in search engine optimization. This is not a flat dump of what AI thinks optimizing a page is. This is going to give you multiple tests. It's going to test technical aspects. It's going to test the content aspect, and then it is also going to test your page speeds insights. So that's what this tool is. You can run this, make the changes that it recommends, and rerun it right in the same window and watch your scores improve in real time. Next up, this is the content engine. Many of the posts that you've seen released from me here recently have come specifically through this tool. I'm using this, and there's a handful of different ways you can do this. You can go in here, you can train it by giving it a bunch of different pieces of content that you've written. You can add specific rules. There are also templates if you want to steal some of these to get started. And then again, you can train it on specifically how you would write certain content. You can create your own content types, but it also does come with a specific set of content here that you can use. You can choose between which AI model you want to use to write the content. This is super handy if one AI model is having trouble for any reason, or if it's currently down and you still need to create some content or you want to create some content. And then the last cool feature about this is campaigns. So you can create a campaign and you can select a primary content type, and then you can select supplementary content that will push back to this one. So this gives you the opportunity to create posts around a single topic that then can be used to push back to and promote the main piece of content. So you could use this for a newsletter, for example, and then create several posts around that specific topic that then mention, hey, go sign up for the newsletter. So that's that one. Teleprompter. This came about because the Elgato teleprompter is a dumpster fire. It does not work. This will, once you pop out the teleprompter window, you can put this wherever you want, and then you can click start, and it will track your voice. So you can do speech recognition in multiple languages. You can change the sensitivity. You can change the font size, all of this kind of stuff inside of the pop-out window, and you can edit in here and add tabs to jump between different areas in your text. The list cleaner is basically a tool, and I'm going to walk you through some of this by dragging this in here. It's a tool to help you clean up your list before bringing it into a CRM. So a lot of times when I'm dealing with clients, they will give me an output from their current CRM or spreadsheet or whatever else they're using, and they will have multiple people inside of single records. They'll have duplicates. So this gives you the opportunity to clean this up, decide what is the right approach here, and you can actually do this while you're on a call with the client and ask them the questions so that you don't have to fudge around with it, or you can have the client sign up and use the tool themselves. You can map these to specific output columns. You can map addresses, you can map tags, you can map companies, and if you want to, you can even create your own custom output fields. Inside of the tool, you can also choose to use email or phone validation. So this will check to see if phone numbers are working properly and all of that kind of stuff. This can get expensive with big lists. So my recommendation would be do not, if you want to use validation, do not use the wallet for this tool. Instead, put your API keys in and it will use your API keys instead. There is a slight markup on the wallet. I'll go over that in just a second. This will allow you to basically output the good records, the bad records, or all of the records together. You can use this to then import into your CRM, and you can bring in tags, notes, anything that you want. The form builder is currently in beta, and that is primarily because I have not tested every single one of these yet, and I would like to do that before I remove the beta tag. There's a tutorial here, but basically all you're doing is you are creating a custom HTML form. It'll allow you to paste this form into your website to avoid the issues with GHL's forms jumping around and doing weird things and having issues with sizing. You can drag and drop whatever elements you want in here. You can customize the styles. This has been designed to be user-friendly on a smaller screen, so you should be good. You can do all the same basic stuff that you could do inside of the form builder inside of here. If you want to customize your form, you can go ahead and click next. You can add compliance and consent, and you can add reCAPTCHA and turnstile if you want to use those. We're going to skip that for now and agree that we understand there are potential security concerns if you do weird stuff after this step. This will allow you to plug in your webhook so you can trigger a workflow when this form is filled. And it'll walk you through how to set that up as well. And then here is all of the scoped CSS and JavaScript that you would paste into your website. Let's go to the last one, custom values. So this will allow you to paste in your location ID. It will authenticate with Go High Level. You'll have to sign into your account, and then whatever location ID it pulled in, you can, after you authenticate, you can look at the full list of custom values. You can edit them, use tabbed browsing to skip through these very quickly, and submit once, and it will push the data into the custom values. This tool dramatically speeds up the process of putting custom values in. It is incredibly slow, cumbersome, and frustrating to add custom values one at a time inside of high-level system. So that's everything that was included. Hopefully I stayed within my time somewhat. Just to give you an idea on settings, inside of here you can add your own API keys. You have a wallet option as well if you do not want to add your own API keys. That is something that I wanted to give you the freedom to do, just in case you wanted to either save money or you had low usage, high usage. I wanted to make this convenient for everybody. So, and you see there are refunds built into the system. If something does not work, it should refund you the credit back to your wallet. So I have considered that. If you do have any questions, comments, concerns, recommendations, requests, go ahead and send them to support@andrewleejenkins.com. And I would be happy to get back to you with whatever it is that you have questions, comments, concerns about. Cheers. Take it easy.